The better the location, the higher the price. So we have very high prices in the A locations, and then we have B locations and C locations and D locations. We have a video talking about this, but basically A locations are the top 7, and then it goes down to B, C and D locations. From your perspective as a property developer, which locations are especially attractive right now?
Yes, our acquisition profile is clearly defined into which regions or locations we do our investments in. So we are mainly focused on B and C locations because, in our opinion, we think these are the locations which will in the future and right now also have the highest demand on new constructions, living space, etc. I mean, with the pandemic of COVID-19, we felt that the whole labor force changed. Basically, we have a lot of remote works. We have a lot of commuting going on, like the increase of commuting is you can feel it. People are just going to the office maybe 2 times a week or 1 time a week, not every 5 days. So this has a high impact also on where people live and how they want to live. There are a lot of studies, and you can find it online, which are saying that the top 7 cities are mainly decreasing in terms of the population or like being stable. And the B and C regions, they feel or they get a huge increase of the population on less offers, of course. So this is why we are focusing on B and C locations, not only for selling real estate, but also keeping as an asset, because we see rising yields or yearly yields for investors.
Over on the GermanReal.Estate channel, we had a study from the German Economic Institute that basically said that the German real estate market is so resilient because these 7 A locations are competing with each other. It's completely different than France with Paris or the UK where it's just London. It's very centralized. For us, it's different. If the A locations are competing and therefore pretty good, then there's so many B locations, the suburbs around the A locations competing with each other, makes it even better, right?
Correct, yeah. I mean, people go out of the 7 cities into the B and C locations. The best example with the metropole region around Düsseldorf, where we have Willich and Mönchengladbach. There are so many interesting locations and cities around Düsseldorf, Cologne, Essen and whatever cities are located there. The infrastructure is perfect. You have ICE train, the high-speed train in Germany, which is going from Cologne, Düsseldorf, Essen, Gelsenkirchen, etc., Dortmund. It's incredible. So we also in the south, we have the region around Stuttgart. We have a lot of companies, manufacturing companies, etc., going to the Lake of Constance, over to the Munich area, Augsburg, Ingolstadt, Nuremberg. It's incredible. So of course these cities and the B and C locations are competing to each other, and we all know competition is beneficial for the market.